Hey guys, welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Johnny, and today I've got a replay for you. I'm in a platoon with my good buddy Ross. He's driving his T-29, I'm driving my SU-152. Still absolutely loving this tank. It's still as ridiculous as it was when I done my first video on it. So we're just going to head straight down the middle here. It gives us the most options with this tank. And we'll just follow the rest of the team. So the first thing we're going to do is head over to this section that drops down into the valley. And we'll look across the way and see what we can see. T-3485 there. Oh, and we get tracked, but we do manage to take out the T-3485. There's no immediate danger, so there's no need to repair the track there. Just leave it to do it on its own. And then we'll just hang about here for a while, let our scout tanks move in, see if we can be of any use. Now Ross is heading along to the bridge because nobody else in our team's heading that way, so we need someone to be there. We've got a Jagdpanzer 4. We can land the first shot, the other SU-152 gets the kill. And then we've got reasonable cover here and the ARLV-39 isn't paying attention to us, so we can happily sit here and just wait for the reload. And there we go, that's our second kill. And since we've not had the enemy team paying attention to us, we'll just roll up and wait here. We've got tracked ARLV-39, so we can wait for the reload. And pick up a third kill rather easily. Now at this point I'm looking at the bottom left of the map, I'm thinking, might go there, but there's enough of our team there so it's covered. So I decide to head over to Ross, back him up. See what we can do in the bridge, and we've also got all those guys on the right hand side, so more targets over this way. It would be the best way to go. As we can see, Ross has been taking a bit of a pounding. That's purely because he's been here himself and hasn't had much in the way of help. But we've got an enemy SU-152 that's almost dead. And it's an enemy IS. So we can start going to work in that IS. Not much in the way of decent cover over here. I mean, rocks and things, but nothing brilliant for this tank, so we'll just use our platoon mate. There we go. It's a nice hit on the turret. And he's down to one shot. Now unfortunately he's kind of staying in cover there, we can only really see his gun. So I want to be getting further out onto the bridge so I can help the guys down on the right flank, which is what I'm going to do now. So I'm asking Ross to keep his eyes on that IS, so if he makes a move Ross can take him out. And that leaves me to focus on these guys. Pick off the KV-1S. It's not the greatest thing when tanks have got less than 100 health and you're shooting at them in this thing, but a kill is a kill. It needs to be done. So we've got an M6 and a Black Prince. Ross comes over, deals with the M6. And I could stay on the edge there, but decide to go down so I can get in position. And unfortunately another KV-1S shows up and finishes off Ross. I'll keep trundling forward and deal with the Black Prince because I think the guys on the right flank have been having a bit of trouble with him. They are fairly tough tanks. So now that that's cleared out, I can push up and go for that KV-1S that showed up. And I've got my buddies on the right flank here, they can push up as well. Now I can take a hit from this guy, but obviously it's not preferable. Thankfully there, our teammates took a shot at him and he fired back at them. So I've got time to come round and land a shot on him. And very nicely I managed to track him on that upslope, so he doesn't have the gun depression to return fire at me. So I can just wait and see if I'll reload. And in his panic he reverses down and just puts a shot straight into the terrain. Lets us come round the corner and finish him off at our leisure. So that's us up to 6 kills. That's Top Gun. And there's a VK on 37 health. He's just finished off the last tank behind me. So, not much in the way of choice here. We'll just carry on up and deal with this guy. It's actually turned into a bit of a close game. Only one tank difference. Hit the VK's gun and it does no damage. Oh, that's annoying. Very rarely does that happen with an HE shell, but it does happen. So fortunately he wasn't trying to run away or get in cover, so we can easily finish him off. Right, so that's 7 kills. We've got 2 tanks left, but they are on the other side of the mountain. And we'll just speed this replay up a bit till I get around the mountain. And the Tiger got taken out, so we're down to 1 tank left. .487 health. Well, the T-29 should still be able to hold on. Just long enough for us to get there. Ooh, that was a big hit. Maybe not. 14 health. Oh yay. It was at this point, if I was watching one of Quickybaby's videos where he's put Pool's medal in the title, I would be wondering if he was trolling us. If it was an almost Pool's medal, 14 health, the Panther's in front of me. It's not looking good. Panther goes round, misses or bounces, and we just managed to get there and pick up the 8th kill. So that is a Radley Walters. And that's the end of that one. So let's have a look at the post-battle results. Okay, so as you can see guys, we managed to pick up 1,409 experience for that game. It's not too shabby at all. And we got our Radley Walters medal, Top Gun, and a sniper. Nice little collection there for that one. And unsurprisingly, we're top of the team. Managed to do 2,988 damage. It's not as much damage as you would expect for 8 kills, but you know, there were a lot of tanks we came across that were next to no health. And as you can see here, 13 shots fired, 13 direct hits. We got 13 penetrations and 1 splash damage. Not entirely sure what's happening there, and I'm not entirely sure why HE shells fall under penetrations, since they don't penetrate most of the time, they just explode on the hull, but yeah, whatever. I know what it means. So yeah, not too shabby. Got 18,600 credits for profit, which is nice. There's not many tanks at tier 7 that I still manage to make money on, so it's quite nice when you can find a tank that does that. As you know, I don't run a premium account, so credits becomes a much more difficult thing to manage the higher up you get in tiers. But yeah, that was a nice game, my 2nd ever Radley Walters medal. So I thank you for watching guys, it's much appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one.